What's going on, everybody? It is Saturday morning, around 10:45 in the a.m. in fantastic Northeast Ohio. Don't let the sun fool you. It is 50 degrees outside. It feels like it's 30. It's that time of the year. My wife is in picking up nail polish at a place, and we are about to venture into Southpark Mall in Strongsville, Ohio. This is Toy Hunt, I think, number 4. And if it was up to me, all the toy hunts going forward would be number 4, just because I'm a Horseman fan and I love putting out 4 fingers. But this, I believe, is number 4. And this is like a crown jewel of shopping centers / malls, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just gonna run down the toy Funko Pop locations in this mall. We got Books A Million. We have Hot Topic. We have GameStop. We have FYE. We have Box Lunch. I mean, if that is not an all-star lineup in one location, I don't know what is. What are we looking for today? Who knows? Nothing specific. I'll do my best to film. It looks like it's going to be very busy. The mall is just about to open. The traffic is pretty bad already. I'll try to get as much footage as possible. I do have sort of a horror story from this location I would like to share with everybody as I wait for my wife. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the originals. We were at this mall some time ago in FYE, probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago. The original Turtles were released. You know, the original 4, Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael, as well as Splinter, and there's one other one. Anyways, I was in FYE. They were jammed to the gills with pops. I'm talking maybe 1,000. They were probably 4 deep, and you had to dig to find pops. I was there. They were having a sale. It might have been buy 3 get 1 free or something like that. Anyways, I'm digging through, finding all the turtles, finding the best mint boxes, having them stacked up on the side as I'm going through. My wife comes in and asks me a question. We start talking about something. I turn and look. Some dude walks over. He had taken my turtles. So I had spent all that time digging, looking for the best mint boxes. He stole them. He bought them. They're worth, decent amount right now. So that's my horror story. I didn't feel like digging again, so we just left. And I never bought them. And boy, do I feel horrible for that. But I'm sure everybody has stories like that, especially with these pops. Certain ones you're like, oh, they're gonna make 1 trillion of those, it's not worth getting them now. Then the next thing you know, the price is doubled, tripled, whatever. But all right, well, I'm gonna close this out. I talked way too long, 4 minutes already, and we're gonna head into the mall. I'll try to do my best to get footage. You know me, I don't like to film unless I talk to somebody at the store. It's gonna be busy, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to talk to anybody. I might have to go covert style, hit record, hold my phone by my chest, something like that. But anyway, toy hunt number 4. We're looking for whatever, and that's it. We'll catch you at the end. All right, so I'm at Target, and you can see right away G.I. Joes. Nice to see right on the shelf. We had Duke and Scarlet. Those were the only 2 available. And I saw this movie version of Megatron. And there it is, a 2-pack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Neca 2-pack. First time ever seeing a 2-pack. I see them in everybody else's videos, but apparently my Target is just now getting them. And then, of course, we're approaching, I think, the 35th anniversary of Back to the Future 1. So we're seeing a lot of new Back to the Future Funko Pops and NECA toys. And here are a couple. I really like this box showing off the sports almanac with Biff. Pretty sweet. And I believe, yeah, we have one version of Marty from Back to the Future 2 with the hoverboard. And then we are off to the mall in FYE. And right away, they had a huge section for Back to the Future with some pops. And then we have some actual action figures. First time for me seeing these in person. Thought they were pretty cool. I think they were a bit pricey. Yeah, $19.99 for a small action figure. That's crazy. They had a Dragon Ball Z section and some convention exclusives. I'm not much of a Dragon Ball Z fan, or do I know much about it, but just wanted to get some footage. Of course, they have a Mandalorian section. I think every store now has one. With the child, just basically everywhere you go. And then they had so many sweet toys. I spent a lot of time in this section. Just knocking stuff over. There is Spawn. I've seen this at Target one other time, and he came with an axe, I believe. I did not pick it up, and I regretted it ever since. So stay tuned to the end of the video for the toy haul section. They had a few Marvel Legends. I'm not sure how old some of those were. And they had some Jay and Silent Bob. And then a bunch of different Batman figures. I don't recall ever seeing those. But that definitely looks like Michael Keaton right there. Just a lot of variety of toys at FYE. Pretty nice to see the variety. A lot of the toys I don't know very much about, or in fact when they came out, so just wanted to get as much footage as possible. I always like to check out the different Predators. I kind of wish I was a fan of Predator. There's so many different versions of them. And all the figures just look really sweet. I think this is around the time when the manager comes by and I ask him if he minds if I film. He said, no, go for it. There's a nice Deadpool 2-pack. And then he came back a couple minutes later and he said, hey, I've been extremely busy, haven't had a chance to really clean up my toy section, so don't make fun of it. Thought that was pretty funny. I really like the detail on this Goonie pack. Chunk and Sloth. And of course the statue from the beginning of the movie. Just a great 2-pack right there. Buster Posey. Some Beavis and Butthead action figures. Reminded me of the time when I pre-ordered Beavis and Butthead for Sega Genesis, and I walked into Electronics Boutique to pick it up, and the guy looked at me and he said, "Why did you pre-order this game?" That guy's name was Steve, and I ended up working with him years later when I worked at Electronics Boutique. Always checking to see if they have a Spider-Man. I've only seen Spider-Man one time at a Walmart and haven't seen him since, so just thought I'd check. The Karate Kid Mr. Miyagi looks good. That Daniel LaRusso doesn't look anything like Ralph Macchio, I didn't think, so I wanted to kind of get some footage of that. Pretty awesome Beast figure. Still looking for that Flock Beast Walmart exclusive Funko Pop. Haven't seen him. Actually, I already started filming for my next toy hunt, and my Walmart actually got some new Funko Pops in, 10-inch ones, but no regular size ones, and I still have yet to see. There's a nice Red Hulk right there. I have yet to see the 10-inch Mandalorian anywhere at any store for purchase. And like I said, the Flocked Beast Walmart exclusive, I haven't seen that at any Walmart either. I thought it was cool that they still had some of those mini Masters of the Universe and WWE figures. I think those are somewhat older, at least a year or two. Iceman figures. I do have a couple Storms from that wave. I heard she was hard to find. Then I saw her one day and picked them up. This is a slow shot. I just want to get a shot of like all the pops here. Those things, each row is about 4 pops deep. There's just so many pops. And I unfortunately had some technical difficulties. I went through and recorded each row, and before the store got busy, and I noticed a couple of the rows didn't get recorded. Whether I must not have hit record on my phone, or I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I ended up only getting footage of like one full row, so that stinks. So I did buy 3 pop protectors from FYE that day. Buy 2 get 1 75% off. And here's just some random stuff. They had like a Wonder Woman section, Star Wars section, DC section. I guess Wonder Woman DC. I always like to take a look at the Black Series figures. They had a nice Count Dooku that I was tempted to pick up, but I did not. They had Obi-Wan, Count Dooku, and Anakin. So not officially sure where they're at in the Black Series, like what the newer ones are currently, but I don't recall seeing Dooku or Anakin anywhere, so I thought this Dwight figure was pretty awesome. He looks pretty funny. And then the Office Pops there. And yeah, I feel like I really missed an opportunity to get all these Pops. They had so many, and they had so many older Pops. I spent a good 45 minutes in the store going through and trying to go through all of them, because they just had so many random ones. Unfortunately, with the FYE and the way it's set up, a lot of the Pops have box damage just from people cycling through all of them. But yeah, the video footage is coming to an end here. Just so many Pops. That Devastator Pop is absolutely awesome. Super heavy, super big. Definitely one I'll probably end up getting at some point. And that will do the footage. All right, so toy hunt number 4 in the books, and some good stuff there. I was able to do Target first thing in the morning. Saw a couple G.I. Joe classified figures, which was nice to see them actually on the shelf sitting there. Saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2-pack, Shredder and Leonardo, which that's officially the first time I've seen any Turtles, that NECA series, anywhere at any Target. So that was nice to see. And, you know, this huge wave of all these Back to the Future figures for the anniversary of the movie. Those are popping up everywhere, especially in Funko Pops. There's a lot of new Back to the Future ones coming out, but all those NECA figures you saw and the DeLorean and all that stuff at Target. I really had high hopes for the mall. I will say that the manager at FYE was super nice, let me do a lot of filming in there, as you saw. But the mall was just absolutely crowded, and it was very tough to get any footage. So all you'll really see is my footage from FYE, and I think we were about 4 or 5 days removed from the NYCC Funko Pop releases, and the only place I really saw any shared exclusives was FYE. I didn't get any footage of them because I didn't see them until I was leaving. They were behind the counter, which I didn't even think to look there, but they had a couple Stitches left and a bunch of the Bugs Bunny shared Pops. I think it was Bugs Bunny. But anyways, yeah, so the mall was packed. I don't know what was going on, why it was so busy. It was first thing in the morning when it opened. I might have to change up my strategy and start filming toy hunt videos like during the week. But I went in the box lunch to look at Pops. They were very busy, couldn't get any footage there. And went in the Books of Millions, and there was like a group of like 8 or 10 young girls that would not stop talking, and they were just standing and hanging around the Funko Pop section. They weren't even looking at the Pops. They were talking about books, but they weren't even by the books. They were by the toys section. So I wasn't able to get any footage there, and nothing to report from the GameStop. And the Hot Topic also had a couple customers looking at Pops, and then the manager and some worker was standing in front of the Pops talking. And I'm not one to like be rude, and I'm not one that wants to try to like sneak footage. I guess I might have to as the holidays approach and the stores get busier, but so yeah, that's just me. The only thing I picked up from this hunt was this Spawn figure. This is the one with the, I don't even know what you would call this, like the bludgeoning bat with the spikes on it. But I believe there is, and this was in FYE, as you saw, I believe there is a Target exclusive where he has the axe. But when this got released, I knew I was going to pick it up, but it's been difficult to find. I don't know if it was a Target exclusive first and then they expanded it out or something, but I do, and I will have a video coming. And sometime in November, I was part of Todd McFarlane's Kickstarter campaign, and he is releasing some Spawn statues. I'm not a enormous Spawn fan, but I've always been intrigued by the comic and McFarlane's ability to make action figures. And back when he started, and the figures were so realistic and just like leap years ahead of any action figures that were out at that time. And I've always had like a soft spot for Spawn for some reason. So I read about his Kickstarter campaign, and he's releasing these special limited edition statues. And so I ordered one. So I'll do like an unboxing of it, which I've never done on my channel before, but that's supposed to come sometime at the end of November. So I'll probably open this with that and just do one video. But yeah, this is the only thing I picked up. I had some NYCC Funko Pops that were coming. I have mystery boxes coming, so I didn't want to go over the top getting a bunch of toys and pops and stuff. So I just limited myself to this. I definitely had my eye on the Star Wars Star Killer FYE exclusive pop. I had one of those in my hand I thought I was going to get. And then they had a sale, buy two, get the third one 75% off. So then I saw the Devastator, and I thought, wow, this pop is sweet. It's thick and heavy and huge, like so I thought maybe I'll get that one. And then I had a tough decision trying to find a third pop that I really even just wanted to add to my collection. So then I was like, you know what, I don't even need to get any pops, I got a bunch coming. So just walked away with the Spawn figure. So yeah, that's it. Toy hunt number 4. My apologies about the footage. A lot of good footage from FYE. I had a lot more footage from FYE, but for some reason I got all the rows of pops, but for some reason my phone only recorded like one row. I have no idea. So technical difficulty on my part, and that's it. But this video is probably going to be up, and then my NYCC Funko Pop reveals. So go check that video out. Just an unboxing of some of the pops I was able to get from the Funko shop during the NYCC 2020 releases. And that's it. Another lovely, great day of weather here in Northeast Ohio. And thanks for watching my video. And I will catch you on the next one.